Okay, y'all, I am back with part two of chapter one for Proverbs. And now this is the call of wisdom. During the rest of this verse, this is basically a spirit of the Lord, part of the Lord, wisdom. Okay, wisdom is calling out to the people to turn from their evil ways, to turn from their simple ways, to turn away from just being so comfortable with living their life the way that they're living it the wrong way. So it's kind of sort of like a poem. So I'm gonna need you to be here, okay? I need you in here. Now it says, this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. The call of wisdom. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. She cries out in the chief concourses. At the opening of the gates in the city, she speaks her words. Okay? How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? Okay? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. I'm gonna pause right there. Now, this is basically the spirit of wisdom is basically begging, okay? Begging for the people to turn away from the evil and wickedness that they're constantly doing in the life that they are leading, that they're just so comfortable in. Now, he's saying, like, like, turn away from your evil and wicked ways, and I'll pour my spirit out on you so that you will have the wisdom, you will have the knowledge, you will know what to do and what not to do. You will know how to live a good life and live well. But once again, as he stated, fools hate knowledge. Fools don't want nobody to tell them what to do. They will lash out so bad with you trying to tell them something for their own good, okay? Fools don't want to have any type of wisdom or knowledge, okay? Now, back in, I am reading in verse 24. It says, because I have called out and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. Okay? So if you think it's funny now, it's going to be real funny when all hell breaks loose on that behind. Now, when your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me. Okay, then you're gonna want to know what to do. Then you're gonna want some wisdom. Then you're gonna want to know which way to run and which way to turn, how to hide and how to but now it's too late. Okay, but no one will answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. What we just say last time, first verse. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Okay. Now it says, they would have none of my counsel and despise my every rebuke. Therefore, they still eat the fruit of their own ways and be filled to the full with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear or evil. Okay? Now, let me bust this down right quick the way I see it. Um, Stop being so hard headed. Stop being so stubborn. Stop being so stiff necked. Stop thinking that your way is the only way. Stop with that mentality of it's my way or the highway. Stop with all of your pride and your ego. Stop, stop, stop. Like, yeah, you could be right sometimes. You could be right sometimes, but not all the time. Not all the time. And whether you know it or not, you're killing yourself. Okay? Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs help from somebody. And especially when it comes to wisdom and instruction of something that somebody else has already been through, and you've seen it, but you thinking it's going to turn out so differently from you because what happened to them can't happen to you. Lose that mindset, okay? Lose that it can't happen to me and I'm going to do me and all of that. Lose that, okay? Like I said the last time, before you reach out to anybody or anything, you need to be seeking the Lord, okay? And He may not answer you right away. Sometimes you got to wait on the Lord. He may send that person that has the right information or the right uh things that you should be doing, the right way that you should go about something. He might send that person. He might send a scripture. He might send something online that you, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You might not think. Yes, open up your mind and allow the Lord to come in so that He will be able to guide you and provide you with the wisdom and instructions that you need to succeed. Because doing it your own way, it just don't always work out. And like the old folks used to always tell me, oh, you saying X, Y, and Z, this can't happen to you, and oh, you ain't never did this, you ain't never did that, you ain't never been through this, that, and the third day. What they say to me, they say, keep on living. And that's what I'm about to say right now to y'all as well. Keep on living. The longer you live, the more you grow, the more you know, and the more you'll see that the things in this book, the Bible, the Lord's words never fail, okay? The things that He placed in front of us, these basic instructions before leaving this earth that He put here for us, it never fails. Um, the things are going to come to pass, the things are coming to pass, and these here in these proverbs is letting us know, like, before you get too big for your britches, before you get ahead of yourself, seek the Lord and pay attention to wise counsel. Pay attention to wise counsel. If you got somebody telling you the right thing to do. Somebody then did something to you, they hurt you bad, okay? And they're letting you know, just chill, settle down for a while, let it pass, let it die down. Don't just go right back out and go at them because they're going to be expecting you to come and X, Y, and Z. But no, what you do, you still went on ahead with your hot headed self and still went back around that way that same night to try and go retaliate. And them people was waiting on you, they was ready, and it didn't end well for you, okay? Now, the person that was telling you to calm down and wait and da 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 da, now they got to come and either get you out of jail or come view the body. Okay, so listen and pay attention to the things that people are telling you that is good. Now somebody tell, oh yeah, we ride tonight, we going back around, da, 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 that's dumb. That's dumb. That's not smart. It's not smart. It's not well thought out. Okay, sometimes you, when somebody tells you to stop, take a step back, you should think about doing that instead of waiting on another fool to come and tell you, let's go do while you mad, while you still fired up. You don't need to be listening to nobody that tells you the wrong thing. Always try to seek counsel from someone who is telling you the right thing. And at the end of the day, man, woman, or child, okay, your moral compass is going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. You're going to get some type of feeling or some type of something that's going to let you know what's right or what's wrong. And above all else, seek the Lord, seek the Lord, seek the Lord, seek the Lord for His instruction, for His determination, for the things that He has or wants for you, because He's not going to lead you astray. Okay? So, this is the end of Proverbs chapter 1. I'll be back with chapter 2